Hey, I want to thank you for taking the next step and getting some information about what we're putting together here. It all starts with education. As I indicated before, this is a call for presentations, but maybe you have a presentation, but you may also run a facility or a pool or some type of complex like you see behind me. You may have a product or a business. You want to get that information and education about the problem, but also the solution that you provide for a facility just like this. Maybe it's an outdoor facility. Maybe it's a beach. Maybe it's lifeguards. Maybe it's boating, water safety. As an example, just a couple months ago, we had a young child, I think 12 or 13 months, fall out of a canoe in a river, did not have a life vest on. There's technology today that could have saved her life. Obviously, a life vest would have done the same. But it starts with education, number one, because if the people are not aware of what they need to do and the steps they need to do to be, really to be safe and keep their family and their loved ones safe, they assume, just like I did, I was doing what was right because ultimately I didn't have the right information, or I did not have complete information. This is an opportunity to put that complete information in all areas in one place. For example, Timothy Pesh with TMI Sustainable Aquatics offers information and education and a program and services that can take care of water quality problems, chemicals, education information about chemical burns. Just over, I think last week, there was 3 incidents that made my social media news feed that involved litigation, information, or situation about chemical burns. Air quality, maintenance issues, pools, spas. How do I go about writing grants, getting information? How do I go about starting a nonprofit? What's the best way to do that? Who should I talk to? I have lawyers, we have people that are in our wheelhouse that are more than happy to provide this information. That's key, information and education. Giving you the source and the person and the people or the organization to go to be able to provide that all in one place. So with that being said, you should receive and check your inbox here shortly, and you should have a welcome email. In that welcome email, some specific instructions. Number 1, click the link for my calendar and schedule a 45-minute call with me. And let's talk about your presentation. Let's talk about what you offer. So number 1, make sure that somebody isn't already doing that. But at the same time, you may have other presentations that are more relevant to the problem. And we are in partnership with Wesley King of Wesley King Consulting, LLC. And I'm not going to give you his whole complete bio. You should see a slide here to one side of my head, I guess, for all intents and purposes. Giving you a little bit about his background, but let me just say that he spent 25 years on the front lines as an aquatics professional. He understands the problem, number 1, that aquatic professionals deal with. So he's on the front lines. So if you have a facility like you see behind me, indoors or outdoors, or maybe a medical fitness association, maybe a health club or spa or something like that, Wesley has been gracious enough for our members and for those that would want to. He's offering a 2 hour of consultation as a bonus for those who take the next step. That's a $500 value. He's taking $500 out of his pocket and letting you keep it. That's food on the table for his family. Because he believes so much, number 1, in the Kelsey Code and what we're talking about here, but also I've partnered with him because I'm not an aquatics person. I'm not a lifeguard person. I have a platform. I have a vision. I have a vision of change, a vision of what we expect, what we see happening in this industry to be able to reduce and get the results. We want to help you get the results. Wesley is my man that's going to be able to deliver that for you. To be able to implement all the stuff that's part of the Kelsey Kode, that's all part of water safety and what we have to offer. And then by you providing your information, you allow him to have your information in his wheelhouse. So when he sits down with a facility, just like you see here behind me, then if it's not something that he does, guess what? The opportunity for the introduction for what it is that you do. Even if it's as simple as providing an educational book for an educational program for toddlers, children, preschool age children, to be able to start that water safety, an ever-present water safety program within their facility. I get emails all the time, swim schools, all the time. Everybody knows I put it out there. They know my website traffic. They know, we have thousands, if not close to over 100,000 people that our podcast goes out to. I've had almost 400,000 people since the beginning of this year, 2019, come to my website. We are going to convert that traffic and send to this members portal, to this dashboard that's going to contain the people that want to be part of this. All right. So if you want to learn more about how you can be part of this and how we can affect change, and not only that, but drive awareness for what it is that you have to say and what for your education. Because I don't want to reinvent the wheel. I just want to get more information out to those people and to those moms and dads that want to know everything about pools, covers, how to operate, maintenance, everything, all in one place. Because it has to start someplace, and it's starting here today. And so what I want you to do is take a look at your inbox. Take action on that first email, not the second, not the third. Get on my calendar and let's have a talk. Because we have a huge network of people. They're going to be part of this program, and I want you to be part of it too. And I don't want you to miss out. Again, imagine an educational conference on steroids. If you did an educational conference this past week at the United States Swim School Association, on the other, over in Baltimore, there was the National Parks and Recreation Association. They had their educational conference, and your information would have been good for them too. I have a huge network in the Park and Recreation, and I have a huge network in the Swim School Association. I can bring those two groups together. I can bring your information and get it to the more people. Maybe it's a school system. You want to get it more education in the school system. We have a marketing plan and a plan to begin to put this information out. Maybe you want to be known as your area expert, and the local media and the national news media will begin to use our area and our membership as a source for experts when they want to cover a story about water safety and drought prevention. And you just might be the person to provide that information that they need. Again, all in one place. Okay? I don't want to reinvent the wheel. This is not about me. This is all about you, what it is that you have to say, and what it is that you have to do, because I believe that's how we're going to reduce the numbers, and that's how we're going to save 185,000 lives for fatal drowning worldwide. And we have organizations in other countries, in Australia and Europe, and companies and businesses and nonprofits and individuals that are planning, we've spoke to, that are planning on participating in this process. This is a pretty large venture. So with that, I got alarms going off, people sending me messages, all this stuff. We're busy all the time, early in the morning to late at night. So guys, I want to thank you. Take the next step, schedule your time, reach out to me, reach out to Wesley if you want. Also, his information will be in that email too. So with that being said, guys, you're awesome for at least coming this far, and I hope to be talking to you soon. So we'll see you guys later. Y'all have a good day.